Two giants in the world of insurance, Lemonade versus Nationwide. The classic challenger takes on the established giant. Which one really delivers? On the left, we have Lemonade, the tech-forward newcomer promising simplicity and speed. On the right, Nationwide, the trusted, time-honored provider with decades of experience. Let's skip the marketing talk and find out what actually matters. We'll break it down into categories, each one earns points, and at the end you'll see exactly who comes out ahead. The answer might just surprise you. Here's our game plan. We're going to look at price, claims experience, digital experience, coverage options, customer service, and ethics and community. That should pretty much cover everything that actually matters when picking your insurance. Let's kick things off with price. First up, Lemonade. They're all about those low monthly premiums, like their whole thing is transparent pricing so you know exactly what you're paying, which is honestly refreshing. Now, it's not super customizable if you have a really unique insurance need, but for most folks it's just easy peasy. Then, there's Nationwide. You get some nice discounts, especially if you bundle, and there are a bunch of plan options to sift through. But old school sometimes means pricing's not quite as aggressive. It's just kinda, what you'd expect from a traditional company. So for price, the edge definitely goes to Lemonade here. Okay, moving on to claims experience. With Lemonade, this is where things kinda get wild. Their whole app is built with AI, so if you've got a simple claim, you might literally get paid out in a few minutes. Like blink and boom, it's in your account. The flip side, more complicated situations still need a real human and it might not feel as smooth. With Nationwide, you've got that dedicated agent support. They've handled every curveball over the years, but yeah, it's more paperwork and sometimes things just take longer. So if you like fast and digital, Lemonade is gonna win you over here. Now let's talk about digital experience. Lemonade's app, it's honestly just, really nice. Everything's online, so if you hate phone calls, you're gonna love it. Downside: it's mostly all chat and digital, so less agent chat, more chatbot. Now, Nationwide does have both a website and an app, and you get access to all your policies online, but it just feels, stuck in 2016 or something. Not bad, but if you want something slick, Lemonade is ahead on this front. Oh, and here's something cool most people don't know. Lemonade was actually the first insurance company to run entirely on AI, fully digital from the ground up. Kinda makes sense when you see how fast their claims are, huh? Time for coverage options. With Lemonade, here's what you get. Home, renters, pet, car, pretty solid for most people, right? But if you're looking for anything super specialty like, say, life insurance or business or farm stuff, that's not Lemonade's wheelhouse. Now here, where Nationwide flexes, their coverage list is like endless: life, auto, pet, commercial, farm, you name it. Honestly, it's almost too much if you're just looking for something straightforward, but hey, options are options. Nationwide takes this round. Customer service time. Lemonade is fast, online support, live chat, all that jazz. The catch? No real local agents, so if you want to meet someone, not gonna happen with Lemonade. Nationwide, though, they're everywhere. Local agents, you can walk right in, and 24/7 phone support if you need it. The tradition runs deep, although sometimes that means you're stuck waiting on hold. Still, for service, Nationwide pulls ahead, no contest. Alright, last one, ethics and community. Lemonade does something super different. They give leftover premiums to causes you pick, which, yes, that's awesome. They even have this big B Corp status to prove they mean it. Downside: some people are hesitant because the whole model is still kinda new. Nationwide, on the other hand, does a lot with community partnerships and has this long-standing reputation, but their structure is that classic corporate thing. It's solid but not quite as, inspiring. Lemonade's got the edge here. If we chart this out, you'll see Lemonade shoots to the top for price, fast claims, digital experience, and their ethical model. Nationwide takes the crown for coverage options and classic, hands-on customer support. Visually, it's a pretty close fight, depends what you care about more. So, bottom line, Lemonade just nails it if you're all about tech, want things quick and simple, and don't need a bunch of specialty add-ons. But if you want tons of coverage options or value having someone local to talk to, honestly, Nationwide is probably your best bet. If you found this helpful, stick around for more breakdowns like this so you don't miss the next one.